The 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429 was a high-performance variant designed to homologate Ford's new 429 cubic inch, 7.0-liter, semi-hemispherical V8 engine for NASCAR racing. This rare muscle car featured a Ford 385 series 429 cubic inch, 7.0-liter, OHV V8 engine with a bore of 4.36 inches and a stroke of 3.59 inches. The compression ratio was 10.5 to 1, and it produced an advertised power of 375 horsepower at 5,200 RPM and 450 foot-pounds of torque at 3,400 RPM. Actual dyno tests showed the engine's power ranged between 352 and 366 horsepower, depending on the year. The Boss 429 was equipped with a 4-speed manual transmission with gear ratios of 2.32, 1.69, 1.29, and 1.00, and a final drive ratio of 3.91 through a traction lock differential. The engine was a modified version of Ford's 385 series big block V8, featuring massive ports and valves for high airflow and aluminum cylinder heads. Despite being detuned for emissions, the Boss 429 delivered impressive performance and remains highly sought after by muscle car enthusiasts. The 1969 Mustang Boss 429, despite its high-performance engine, was somewhat hindered by its hefty 3,530 pounds curb weight and the bias-ply tires typical of the era. It achieved a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 7.1 seconds and completed the quarter mile in 14.09 seconds at 102.85 miles per hour, with a top speed of 116 miles per hour. These performance figures, while impressive for the time, could potentially see significant improvement with modern radial tires, which would provide better traction and handling. The Boss 429 featured a front engine, rear-wheel drive layout, and was available as a 2-door fastback coupe. It had a wheelbase of 108 inches, a length of 187.4 inches, a width of 71.8 inches, and a height of 50.4 inches. With a curb weight of 3,530 pounds, its chassis and suspension were designed to manage the powerful 429 engine. The front suspension was independent with coil springs, while the rear used a live axle with semi-elliptic leaf springs. Braking was handled by power-assisted discs at the front and drums at the rear, and the steering was power-assisted recirculating ball. To fit the massive engine, modifications were made to the Mustang's front fenders, shock towers, and brake booster at Ford's Carcraft facility. The Boss 429 also featured performance upgrades such as a functional hood scoop and a front spoiler, enhancing its aggressive appearance and aerodynamic efficiency. These enhancements, along with its robust chassis, made the Boss 429 a formidable contender on both the street and the track. If you love cars as much as I do, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you never miss out on our latest videos. The Boss 429 was a rare and expensive variant, with only 859 units produced to meet NASCAR's homologation requirement of 500 units. Priced at $4,740, nearly $2,000 more than a base Mustang, it featured distinct exterior identification, including Boss 429 decals and an enlarged hood scoop. Each car also had a KK Carcraft number stamped on the driver's door to signify its NASCAR roots. Built to certify Ford's new semi-hemispherical V8 engine for NASCAR racing, the Boss 429's clean, understated looks belied its immense performance potential. Its rarity, unique features, and impressive performance figures have made it one of the most coveted and valuable muscle cars from the golden era of American performance. With its purpose-built race car design and powerful engine, the 1969 Boss 429 remains a standout example of automotive engineering and muscle car history.